Howdy, welcome back to the homestead. Today we're going to be making garlic butter steak bites with Zoodles. This is one of my favorite keto meals. My buddy Jonathan, it's his favorite thing that my wife cooks, I think. He's not even keto. So this is really good. So right now we're going to start making the marinade. You want to marinate the meat for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, the longer the better, but 30 minutes is the least amount they ask you to do.
So this recipe does call for stew meat, which is what we have here. But we typically get, I don't even know what it's called, but it's chopped up a lot smaller than this. It's like little 1 centimeter cubes. But they didn't have that, so we got stew meat this time, which is what the recipe actually calls for.
You need about 1.5 to 2 pounds of meat, and then you start with 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and then it's a tablespoon of buffalo sauce.
Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce.
And
It's the best.
Then a table of oil. You can use olive oil. We like avocado, so that's what we'll be using. And then you just sprinkle pepper to your taste, how much you like. If you like a lot, you put more on. If you don't like as much, don't put as much on. And you just stir it up, mixing it and coating it evenly. And like we said, you refrigerate it for at least 30 minutes, but you can go up to 2 to 3 hours or overnight, whatever you have time for, once you get it good and stirred.
All right, we'll get this covered and put in the fridge for a half hour, 45 minutes, however long. We're actually going to go swimming and come back and finish it. So however long we're swimming, and we'll bring you back to see the next steps. All right, so our meat has been marinating for about 1.5 hours, and it's looking really good. So
Now you heat your skillet up, and you add a tablespoon of oil. Again, we use avocado. You can use olive oil or whatever oil you choose to use. You get that good and warm. Get it all over the bottom of the pan. Make sure it warms up really good.
And then the meat?
Yes, now we add the meat to it.
All the juice too? Or?
No, whatever juice doesn't come with it, just stays in the bottom until it's good. You just fry these until they're browned all the way around and good and cooked.
Alright, we'll bring you back when that is done.
It usually takes 3 to 4 minutes or a little bit longer sometimes. So now that they're golden brown, we're going to remove all the steak bites from the skillet and put them to the side to set for a little bit. But we're going to leave the juice in so that it continues to be part of each step. And we add the zoodles and stuff that puts the flavor into the zoodles. Which, as you can see in the fold over here, we have our zoodles already spiraled. It's 2 large zucchini or 4 to 5 medium zucchinis. We have about 5 medium zucchinis that we've spiralized. You can use whatever spiralizer that you have.
You can also buy pre-done zucchini noodles.
Yeah.
But they're not really good.
Not as good as the fresh, for sure.
Oh. They have a lot of moisture in them. The pre-done ones. The zucchini's already got a lot of moisture in it anyway. You don't need any extra.
Yeah. Once all the meat has been removed from the pan, you need to add 3 tablespoons of butter and 2 teaspoons of garlic, minced garlic. And you mix all that together and you let this cook down and simmer for 1 to 2 minutes until all the butter is melted and it's mixed well. So now that you've got the butter melted and the garlic is all done together,
add the rest of the marinade?
yes, the marinade.
The rest of the marinade, which ended up being about a tablespoon.
Yeah, it's not much. And now you let that simmer for a little bit, and then you're going to add your beef broth, which is 1/4 of a cup of beef broth.
First time we've ever used this electric skillet, so we'll kind of keep having to fool with the temperature on it.
Then you're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes and 1/2 teaspoon of parsley flakes. And you're going to mix those and you're going to let them simmer. Until all the flavors marinate together.
Really?
Yeah. Once all the zoodles are mixed in, you turn them until they're all good and coated with the sauce, and they start soaking up the flavors that they're being cooked in. So you just gotta keep flipping them over in the sauce, making sure they're getting covered, and then you just keep flipping them, and you slowly start seeing them turn to the color of the sauce, and there won't be any sauce in the bottom of the pan. Once you've done this step and they're good and coated and you've soaked up all the juice, you let them cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, just until they are soft. So now once you've got them all good in there, layered, we'll cover it. And we'll leave it there. That's it. Well, it's been about a little over 5 minutes, and as you can see, zucchini has a lot of moisture. It's cooked down and becomes soft and it absorbed all the flavors. And the only step left now is that we just add the meat back and we let it cook for 3 to 5 more minutes so that the meat absorbs all the flavors that's in there and they blend together and marinate together. And then that's it. And then you put it on a plate and you eat it and you enjoy.
Here's the end product. It's delicious, and it's got a little bit of heat and a nice garlic kick. We really like garlic. This is really worth trying even if you're not keto. This is my second favorite way to eat zucchini, and that's all I have to say. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.
Definitely watch that.